Welcome back to Happy Place Cooking. Today I'm going to be making Cajun chicken sloppy joes. I am going to start with my stand mixer and I'm going to ground up about 1.5 pounds or so of boneless chicken breast. Now you can use dark meat if you prefer. We are a white meat chicken family, so just gonna use the chicken breasts. I did cut these in half so that they would fit down in my my grinder thing a little bit better. You can purchase already ground up chicken meat if you prefer to do it that way. It is a little easier, but I find that it's not quite as cost effective, I guess. It's a little more expensive to do it that way. Just gonna get all this ground up so that I can move on to the next step. Just gonna do a little bit of Cracker Barrel oven baked mac and cheese for a side dish. I'll show you preparing that too. I'm gonna get my chicken in my pan and start getting it nice and cooked up. I do want it cooked thoroughly. Just gotta watch my mac and cheese as I'm doing the other. These should be done pretty much about the same time. Want to make sure and keep stirring everything. Don't want anything sticking. Add a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm preparing this according to the package instructions. Then the little seasoning blend packet. Want to mix that all up real well. Adding about 1/2 cup of milk. Now I just want to mix that all up real good too. Then I'm going to add the cheese packet. And every bit of this is included in this little kit. This is basically just Velveeta. I put it in my baking dish. My oven is preheated. This will go in the oven probably, I think it says about 12 minutes. Do need to add my little breadcrumbs to the top of this. That is also included in the kit. I'm going to get back to my chicken. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning mix. I actually made this seasoning mix myself. You can check my playlist to find that recipe. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then about 1/2 cup of chicken broth. A whole can of tomato sauce. Just want to mix that up real good. Let that come to actually a simmer. Then I'm going to add approximately 1 cup of shredded cheese. I'm using a triple cheddar. You can use whatever cheese you like. You want to mix that all up, and I want it to get all nice and melted. Now I'm going to melt some butter in my skillet, and I'm going to toast the buns for these Cajun chicken sloppy joes. This was a fairly simple meal. It turned out absolutely delicious. Pretty spicy. If you want less spice, use a little less Cajun seasoning. This recipe makes a lot. Be prepared for leftovers or cut the recipe in half. Thanks so much for watching. Happy eating!